and memory.
Okay, we are now going to move to our chrome diopside because we've mentioned the chrome diopside ring once and people have fallen in love with it. And let me just say, you've got great taste because not only is it a rare, exotic, collectible gemstone like we mentioned, but you're also getting, oh my gosh, the design of this, which is out of this world. It's 8.02 carats. Now again, look at the size of the chrome diopside. Look at the saturation of the color. Look at how internally it is flawless. We're doing free shipping on this one today. It was appraised at almost $700 and we did it at $269. We sold out of this twice at $269, became a perfect 5-star customer pick at $269. And today, guess what? From $269, $110 off. $110 off. And just from previewing this one, we lost the size 10. We just sold out of the size 8. A third of our quantity is gone. And Carol, this one we can never repeat.
Okay, I remember when we actually first brought this in and Connie said to me, Carol, this is the winner beyond winner. But I want to show you, I want to take you through this ring and show you a little bit of the benefits and why you're going to love this so much. Well, it goes without saying that this chrome diopside, and this is 7.65 carats. I've never sold that much chrome diopside in one piece of jewelry. The beautiful thing about chrome diopside, not only do you get to see all that flash and brilliance, not only is it like the most beautiful color in nature, these are completely untreated. Now, when I say untreated, you may be thinking, well, I don't know what you mean. Okay? Untreated
that would
means
mean a blonde that does not get highlights.
Oh, and that would not be Connie, Craig, Carol, or we are treated.
What are you? What is she?
We
what
are
does she
treated.
Do?
But we're treated in such a nice way.
Well,
but
speak for yourself, Miss Brodie. This is not a, I'm going to out the artificial blonde.
I'm good enough friends with you, girlfriend.
I know, but did you say it? Did you just say it to 98 million people? They all thought my hair was naturally blonde.
Okay, whatever. I'm not saying a word. I'm the natural blonde here. Okay, so let me just show you. So this is untreated and it's unheated. When you think about most gemstones, they need to be heated to bring out their color. When you think about an emerald, it needs to be waxed. Chrome diopside, with its little 3 months that you can possibly mine this out of the earth, comes out this color. You know what that means? That for the next 200 or 300 years, or however long this is in your family, it is going to maintain that green, vibrant, rich color. Now, do you know those skinny jeans? Like we all put on those skinny jeans because they have stretch elastic in them, and somehow we look, I'm like, oh my God, I have like the skinniest legs ever. Well, guess what? This is the skinny jean of jewelry. The way that I've done the scallop curves, the way that, look at this, it is so gorgeous how elongated the shape is. This is, I'm telling you, it's the skinny jean for your hands. But it sort of gets even better than that. When you look at a cluster design, the beauty of a cluster design is that you see basically no metal. And the idea with a cluster is that you should celebrate the beauty of the gemstones, and they should be held in by 4 prongs each gemstone. How do I know about this? It actually, in the 1930s or 40s, it was Harry Winston, who was my former employer, who came up with the cluster setting. And he believed, you know, before that it would be very ornate settings, Art Nouveau or Art Deco. And Harry Winston decided, you know, we have all these beautiful gemstones, and when we put them in ornate settings with lots of metal work around them, you lose the beauty of the gemstone. So you're looking at a cluster design. Now, I'm gonna take it one step further for you. Look at the way it peaks up. So when you look at this ring and you see the side to the top, it peaks up, which means you're getting so much more vibrancy and glow and sparkle.
Because each gemstone, and I'll show you that, each gemstone gets hit with the light at a separate time. So they literally have their own chance to shine and sparkle throughout the entire piece. The green is consistent throughout. You are getting, as we said before, that green that would make an emerald cry. There is no emerald, and I don't care what you're paying for it, thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, that can look this clean or this clear. We have a 2-minute clock on the screen. We lost the size 8, we lost the size 10. We're about to lose the size 6. Oh, size 5, 6, 9. So if you are an exotic gemstone lover, and so many of you are, you don't want everything that you can go into any store in the mall and see. You want something special. That's what chrome diopside is. And again, when you think of the story, when you think of the area of the world that it comes from, in Siberia, they literally have a couple of months where the area is not covered by snow. And when we're talking snow, we're not talking just a little bit. I mean, it's snow that like would come up to our chest. And so what happens is, in the months when the snow melts, the ground then becomes unstable because it's very slushy, so they can't mine those months. So there are literally a couple of weeks in most years where they have the optimum mining conditions to mine this gorgeous gemstone. And every single time they mine it, they don't have enough for the connoisseurs and the collectors who are looking for it. Because again, as we told you last time, the chromium in the stone itself usually prohibits it from growing. And it also makes it, the larger it gets, it's almost like the muddier it gets. Well, here you are getting big size stones for chrome diopside. You're getting clean, you're getting clear, you're getting that deep, rich, intense green.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That's when you can see the beauty of a natural gemstone. If you're just tuning in, this is fine jewelry. This is called Rarities Fine Jewelry because you can't find anything like this in the world of fine, real jewelry. I want to take this ring and just show you one thing. When we talk about quality jewelry, not only is this fine jewelry with genuine gemstones, take a look at the undergallery on this. Do you see the workmanship? So that's all a platinum rhodium over sterling silver. When you see that gorgeous shine, the beauty of rhodium over sterling is that it keeps that platinum heirloom expensive look. Now when this touches your finger, this is just all the most beautiful, easy, quality work. And my last thing I want to show you is I'm going to put this on my hand. I want you to see how elongating it is. I want you to see how beautiful it is. I want you to see the scalloping. Now these are all hand cut, so these are diamond cut white zircon. Zircon is the closest natural gemstone, comes from the same mines as diamonds on the planet.
Okay, hang in there, you've got this one. We have sold well more than half our quantity, but speaking of well more than half our quantity, and I knew this, we have so many ladies out there that wait for rubies. We have a genuine ruby coming